The Book of the Damned, by Charles Hoyfort, Chapter 5H. Annual Register, 1821, page 681. That, according to a report by Monsieur Lane, French consul at Pernambuco, early in October, 1821, there was a shower of a substance resembling silk. The quantity was tremendous, as might be a whole cargo, lost somewhere between Jupiter and Mars, having drifted around perhaps for centuries, the original fabrics slowly disintegrating. In Annals de Chimie, Series 2, Volume 15, page 427, it is said that samples of this substance were sent to France by Monsieur Lane, and that they proved to have some resemblances to silky filaments which, at certain times of the year, are carried by the wind near Paris. In the Annals of Philosophy, New Series, Volume 12, page 93, there is mention of the fibrous substance like blue silk that fell near Naumburg, March 23, 1665. According to Chladni, Annals de Chimie, Series 2, Volume 31, page 264, the quantity was great. He places a question mark before the date. One of the advantages of intermediatism is that, in the oneness of quasiness, there can be no mixed metaphors. Whatever is acceptable of anything is, in some degree or aspect, acceptable of everything. So it is quite proper to speak, for instance, of something that is as firm as a rock and that sails in a majestic march. The Irish are good monists. They have of course been laughed at for their keener perceptions. So it's a book we're writing, or it's a procession, or it's a museum, with a chamber of horrors rather overemphasized. A rather horrible correlation occurs in the Scientific American, 1859, page 178. What interests us is that a correspondent saw a silky substance fall from the sky. There was an aurora borealis at the time. He attributes the substance to the aurora. Since the time of Darwin, the classic explanation has been that all silky substances that fall from the sky are spider webs. In 1832, aboard the Beagle, at the mouth of La Plata River, 60 miles from land, Darwin saw an enormous number of spiders, of the kind usually known as gossamer spiders, little aeronauts that cast out filaments by which the wind carries them. It's difficult to express that silky substances that have fallen to this earth were not spider webs. My own acceptance is that spider webs are the merger, that there have been falls of an externally derived silky substance, and also of the webs, or strands, rather, of aeronautic spiders indigenous to this earth, that in some instances it is impossible to distinguish one from the other. Of course, our expression upon silky substances will merge away into expression upon other seeming textile substances, and I don't know how much better off we'll be. Except that, if fabricable materials have fallen from the sky, simply to establish acceptance of that may be doing well enough in this book of first and tentative explorations.